Hello guys, so I've been rather productive today and making a bunch of videos, so I thought I'd just keep going. So this next one is going to be a deck profile, and this deck is going to be about the Puppet League, or Puppet set. This deck is also only going to be a gateway or lower format deck, so I mean, I know obviously there's a lot of other good mill cards and everything like that later on. But for now, just because I like to play with my friends, but I don't have enough stuff to have two really broken decks yet, or at least past Gateway or anything like that. But as far as these our first three sets go, I have plenty to make good decks with. And this one I just kind of threw together and just wanted to see how it would go. So starting lineup, I like starting with Kurama. I know it can go between Yusuke and Kurama. I chose him just because he has a better defense, and the deck that I was playing against was kind of like a Toguro, or what was it, Toguro Overwhelming Kill. And, I mean, they had to get a little bit, reaching 16,000 is a little bit harder sometimes than reaching 12,000, so I didn't want to have to, die immediately or anything like that, or at least without making them waste a lot of resources. So that's the lineup. And then for the main deck, so Bladestorm, obvious. One Burst of Power, one Kurama's Last Stand, Substitute. I use this just in case I'm calling you out, like my Kuwabara or something. Faces, and I'm calling you out. Bullseye. I like using 3 halts. Mostly just because, I don't know, I like that control aspect, and I just like halt. I use 2 I Got Something for Yous, because even if they don't, halt one of my, King Yama's Wraths, or a big mill play or something, I mean, I can just use it to draw anyway, or I can just pitch it with Yoko. Empowered Emotions, 2 Lost, 1 Bang. I like Bang a lot, just as kind of like a tech thing. I mean, it's also kind of good in here because you can call or play Bang and say halt, and then all their halts are in their graveyard, or use Bang to hit I don't know, like a recuperation or something. Anything that can save them from being milled out or anything like that. So I really like this card, and it's technically kind of a mill card too if you hit cards if you hit a halt or 2 halts. 3 King Yama's Wraths, 1 Recuperation, 2 Flashback. Running out of. I used 3 Botan's Healing. That's kind of just as a more stalling card. 3 Timeouts. Again, because, you don't really care about doing damage, and all you want to do is heal. The 3 Stop It's. This is to save me against Overwhelming Kill. Also why I liked using Kurama in this beginning instead of using Yusuke. Because, it'll put Kurama at 6,000 defense, and they would have to get to 24, which is a little hard in a gateway format. It's doable, especially with a Toguro bonus, but they have to use a lot of cards to do it and get through my halts and everything like that. So, this card I kind of like. It's just it's just a draw 2, but you lose your team bonus. That's not too terrible in my opinion. Usually because you can gain that 1 extra spirit energy, but I have a ton of spirit gainers, and if I draw into a spirit gainer anyway, it really doesn't matter if I lose gaining 3 or gaining 1 more spirit energy. And the second effect of Urameshi's team bonus is not very much needed for this. 1 Clash of Champions, 1 Rando appears, 1 all for one and 1 for all. Signature moves, Forlorn Hope, Dragon Pin. This one I'm a little iffy on because I kind of can mill myself out, but if I start with it, it's really good and helps me draw a lot. How many energy release do I have? I think 3 energy release, so more, or spirit gain, and then my 1 Yoko. So the object of this deck, just for people that don't really know about it, each one of these guys have some like ridiculous drawing and milling or discarding effects that make your opponent just draw a ton of cards during their turn, and then some of their attacks like make them discard and draw cards at the same time. So it's just like a super vamp, kind of like a draw deck out deck. And you use cards like King Yama's Wrath to mill them, Empowered Emotions, and then when their hand gets too big, you Empowered Emotions them or lost them, make them discard their whole hand. And that's pretty much the gist of it. And the reason why you use flashbacks and recuperation is obviously so you don't mill yourself out, and then you can kind of loop your own deck with them, because like you'll just keep looping the same 5 cards, like a King Yama's Wrath, recuperation, a flashback, and then kind of like a draw card or something. So yeah, that's the first gateway only deck that I've made. So feel free to give me some advice on it. I mean, I literally threw this together in about 20 minutes, just to play with my friend and everything like that. So, but it worked pretty well against the deck. I mean, it has a lot of control and obviously milling. Anyway, I'll probably be posting the Tagoro deck I just made as well here shortly. So feel free to comment, and I'll talk to you guys later.